Hello men, my name is Jerod Schoonmaker. This is Masculine Men's Club. I hope you're all doing well. I'm going to give you a scenario. You got this girl's phone number, you're excited about it, you're texting back and forth, you get a date set up, you're fucking great, you're happy as hell. I want to give you the top 5 red flags you need to look out for. It usually happens before the first date, but you need to definitely look out for them the first date, and maybe if you make it to the second date. If any of these red flags pop up, man, you need to bail. She's fucking crazy. You need to get out of the situation. The very first red flag is she controlling? Now, this is subtle in the beginning because you don't know, you're just texting, you maybe be just calling her and you can't gauge the control yet. But a lot of it happens on the first date. So we've talked about you planning the date. Okay, that's your purpose. That's what you're supposed to do. What happens if she's trying to plan the date? Okay, in the beginning, you might not know that. You're like, oh my God, okay, we're going to meet here. We're going to go this place. I'll meet you at 7. Okay, what if she goes, well, let's meet here and let's do it at 6. Okay, she's trying to take that power. She's trying to control the situation. What do? It's a shit test in the beginning because hopefully if she's smart, she wants you to have enough of a backbone to say, no, I'm planning the date. We're going here. I'll meet you at 7. I'm going to give you an example. This was years ago. I had a message request on Facebook by a girl. She was very pretty. We started talking, obviously said, hey, when are you free to get together? We picked a time. I think it was like on Saturday. I said, great, I'll meet you. It was a place in the mall. It was open. I wanted her to feel comfortable, so there's people around. I'll meet you here at 7. She said, I don't like that place. I immediately fired back, tough. I'm planning the date. I'll meet you at 7. Okay. She showed up. The very first thing she told me, she goes, man, I've never had a guy tell me, tough, this is where we're going to go. She's like, it's a fucking turn on. I said, yeah, why? She goes, because that's a test I usually do. If a guy tries to plan a date and then I say I don't like it, if he immediately switches plans, I don't talk to him after that. I'm like, really? She goes, yeah, you actually passed one of my biggest tests. And she goes, because if he's not willing to stand on a simple date, I'm going to run right over him. Just the way my attitude is and the way I am, I'm going to run right over him. And I don't want a weak ass man. If you're trying to plan the date and you tell her you're going to meet her at XYZ at 7 o'clock and she tries to change that, stick with your plan. If she agrees, she might not be controlling, it might be a test. So go on your date and then start looking for signs that she's trying to control the situation. The second red flag that you need to look out for, and guys, we fall into this in the beginning very early, but she wants to spend all of her time with you. Women should have their own goals. Women should be doing their own stuff. This is a red flag for men too, if I was talking to women. Men who want to spend all of their time with a woman is also another red flag. You need to have space. Attraction grows in space. Attraction does not grow when you guys are constantly together. It can't possibly. You need to have that mystery. You need to have that. What is she doing? What is she thinking about? Who is she with? She's doing the same thing. What's he doing? Who's he with? What's going on in his life? That's where attraction kicks in. So if a woman continually always wants to spend her free time with you, that's a red flag, and that picks up very soon. That's very soon into a relationship. That happens. Hey, I'm letting you know you need to cut ties quickly because she's going to be a clinger. The longer she emotionally engages in you, she's going to be a stage 5 clinger. So it's best to cut ties and move on. The third red flag, this one's huge. I don't know, and I've dealt with this probably the last 3 girls I've been talking to. This is a huge one that turned me off completely. They're insecure. Most women who have fake eyelashes, fake tits, are constantly getting augmented, have huge insecurity issues. They're trying to look like something they're not. Very insecure. So you want to watch out for signs that they're saying, you don't call me pretty enough, or do you think I'm pretty? Do you like this on me? What do you think about that? If these questions continually to come up, especially in the beginning, she's very insecure. Also, if you're just happening to have a conversation with another female, she doesn't know it could be your fucking sister or cousin you just ran into, and she's getting salty and she's already getting defensive. She's wildly insecure about herself. She's not insecure about the other woman. She's insecure about herself. My point is, women who are hugely insecure are not the type of women that you want, especially if you're trying to progress in your life and become a full stack man, to become a better person, a better man, make more money. She's just going to be a net anchor on you. So you need to stay away from insecure women. The fourth red flag is if she has a violent streak of any kind. I'm going to give you a personal example of this. It happened about a year, maybe 2 years ago. Never even met this psycho. We had plans to meet up, but for whatever reason, thank God we didn't. But we going back and forth on Facebook. At that time, I was talking to another girl who I did a modeling shoot with, and I really started, digging her. So we started dating and all this. However, this girl was blowing up my messages all the time in Messenger, blowing me up so much I had to block her. She was even dating another guy. So I'm dating this girl. I blocked her. She found out who she was and was kind of tracking her Instagram, seeing on her stories and on her Instagram feed pictures of us, which was a modeling shoot. It wasn't like us getting married or anything like that. It was a modeling shoot. As soon as we did that stupid Facebook official, within 2 days, this bitch somehow took my messages with my picture, altered the messages to make them look like I was talking about this new girl I was dating and how I'm just using her and all this. I don't know how she did it. My cousin's very good at computers. He said it's surprisingly easy to do, but whatever. All I know is I'm immediately blocked by the new girl immediately, and she doesn't respond to my messages. She finally screenshotted all of this shit that I supposedly said about her to this girl. And here's the best part. It wasn't the girl, it was her friend. So then she had to make a fake Facebook account and use my friend said this. So if there's any little signs in the beginning that she has a violent streak, even if she talked about an ex where she, keyed his car or she beat up his girlfriend, man, walk away, run away. That bitch is fucking crazy. So think about that. The fifth and final red flag is if a girl does not apologize for any mistake she made. Now this one, most women do not know how to self-reflect, self-correct, and they do not think they should be apologetic of anything. Society has wired them that way. Princess can do no wrong. So you have to take this part with a grain of salt, but if she does not apologize for the basic stuff, maybe you guys had an argument that she knows she was in the wrong and she doesn't apologize for it, man, you need to walk away. She does not have the mental capacity or the caring to own up to her own mistakes. And that's a huge character flaw that you need to watch out for. So with that, those are the 5 biggest red flags you need to look out for when you first start courting or dating a woman. If any of these things pop up, man, and you stay in that relationship, good luck to you. You're going to have a rough fucking ride ahead of you. See, what you want is to have a woman who is complete on her own, who doesn't have these low value qualities. They are out there. There's very few and far between, but they are out there. You need to be a high enough level of a man. You need to be on your path and purpose. You need to be a magnetic man, and they will find you. I'm telling you, they will find you. You don't have to deal with these low level women anymore. This is Jerod with Magnetic Men's Club. Hope you're doing well. If you have any comments, leave them down below. Please like this channel, subscribe to this channel so we can keep pushing out more content to you. We'll talk soon.